Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I know I haven't filmed in a while, but I am here today to do something fun, something light. Whenever I get the chance to talk about like the Winchester Mystery House, I love to bring it up. Like job interviews, like that's like my biggest flex, working at the Winchester Mystery House. So I was really excited when Vampire Cosmetics came out with this. Like, who thinks of making a collab with the Winchester Mystery House? Vampire Cosmetics does. I've never used this brand before, and I just thought it was like synchronicity because like I've been wanting to talk about it, my experience working at the Winchester Mystery House. So I get to do my makeup and talk about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like a little mini review of this palette. Here it is. I hear that they are woman-owned, autistic, vegan friendly. They check all the boxes. Okay, so here it is. Bizarre, beautiful Winchester Mystery House. Here's the back. I love the image of the house. They took a really good picture of it. And this isn't part of the collab. I just wanted to try something new. This is like purple lipstick, which I will show y'all in a little bit. I already opened this, but I wanted to show y'all the packaging. Came in that box and then in this box thing. And it's actually smaller than I thought it would be, but I actually really like that. Because I don't like things that are too like big. They take up too much space. So I think this is like a nice size. Face comparison. Yeah, okay, it says, makeup is magical. Steeped in academia and dark lore, Vampire Cosmetics creates products for the people mainstream brands leave behind. Yep. They also did a Living Dead doll collab, which I am super fucking excited for. I already bought Inferno. She's on pre-order, and I bought these like both together, so I'm glad that they sent them separately, because sometimes when you pre-order something but also get something that's like not on pre-order, they like wait till the pre-order is done to send all the items. So I'm glad that they didn't do that and just sent the ones that were ready. But yeah, apparently this is for the 100th anniversary. It's interesting. Okay, it says, we believe you should be able to express yourself as you wish. Vampire Cosmetics gives you the tools to define your aesthetic and begin your makeup adventure. This Winchester Mystery House Shadow Palette is proudly vegan, cruelty-free, and talc-free. I don't know what talc is, but good job. Good job. And it has like this code thing you can scan. I don't know what that's for. Probably so that you can follow them on all their socials and stuff. And here's the palette. It is so fucking beautiful. Y'all can see the detail. You can see all like the spider webs. In the actual Winchester Mystery House, there's like a whole bunch of like spider details. And something that I learned from working at the Winchester Mystery House is that she was really into the number 13. So you'll see like a lot of like things with like 13 when you go to the house. Okay, so here are the shade names. We have Web, Sarah, Hidden, 13. She's obsessed with 13. Spirit, and Belle. And okay, here's what the inside says. Winchester Mystery House is the beautiful but bizarre mansion built by Sarah Padree Winchester, heiress of the Winchester repeating arms fortune. Construction began in 1886 and didn't stop for 36 years until Sarah's passing in 1922. Miss Winchester lives on in legend as a grieving widow who continuously built onto her small farmhouse to appease the spirits for those who were felled by her family's firearms company. The dizzying Victorian-style structure features many odd and mysterious features. There are doors that open to walls, stairways that lead to the ceilings, and many more oddities in the massive mansion, featuring 160 rooms, 52 skylights, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 17 chimneys and 13 bathrooms, and 6 kitchens. The structure is a staggering 24,000 square feet. Since tours began in 1923, millions of people from around the world have toured the lonely hallways, the dark passages, and the ornate rooms of the Winchester Mystery House. It has intrigued visitors, scholars, media, and throughout the United States and around the globe, with its combination of beautiful and bizarre. It's a story of heartbreak, tenacity, and invention, and its legends of the paranormal. Tours are available daily, 364 days a year. Love how they included that it's open year round if you want to check it out. Yeah, so like I worked at the Winchester Mystery House for like I think 2-3-ish months. Um, like, so they had like auditions. Okay, I'll get into it later, but yeah, I'll spare all the details. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what the swatches look like. So here's a web. I'm gonna swatch. I've never done swatches before, so I'm very excited. So here's web. Pretty nice, pretty pinkish. I love that. I love pink. Here is Sarah. Sarah's like a more darker pink. Okay, Hidden. It's a black color. Pretty nice, pretty nice. These are like all my favorite colors. Like, I'm really glad that they came out with this palette. Like, I feel like it was constructed for me. Not gonna lie. Okay, Spirit. It's a white color, pretty good. Sometimes white doesn't really show up that good on my skin, so like that's pretty cool. And then Belle, I will use this finger to show y'all Belle. It's like a bluish color. I really like the color of blue. Hopefully y'all can see that. Show y'all side by side. Here's all the swatches. If y'all can tell, this isn't totally my first time doing this. So yeah. And then I will show y'all the lipstick that I got. I got a purple shade. You know, I just want to be adventurous and try out purple. I've never worn purple eyeshadow before, or lipstick before. So this is new. It's called Sangria. And if y'all don't know, these are like little wine bottles. So Sangria, Fangria. My siblings are obsessed with sangria. I'm not really into alcohol. I don't really like the taste of it. Oh, how do I? Huh? How do I open this? What the? Found it out. I found it out. This just opened just for the hell of it. You're supposed to open it like right here. Yeah. It has this purple shade. I will try it on later as I do my makeup. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the talking of how I worked at the Winchester Mystery House. So I wrote some notes so then I don't forget of like the things that I want to talk about. So yeah, if I look over here, it's because I have some notes, not detailed notes, just like little like things of like, oh yeah, I did that and then I did this. Okay, so first thing is, how did I start working at the Winchester Mystery House? I found out on Indeed, there was like a listing on Indeed saying something about Winchester, Halloween. Oh shit, I forgot that I still have eyeshadow on my fingers. Hold on, y'all. I'll come back and wipe this off. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, basically there was like a listing on Indeed for a position as like a scare actor. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because like previously I had gone on like a tour with my tias to the Winchester Mystery House. We did like the seance tour, which was pretty cool. We like put a little lollipop in our hand and like we held it like this, and if it like moved, it was like a ghost child moving it. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun doing the tour, and even when I was there I was thinking, wow, it would be so cool to work here. And then like maybe a couple months later, I saw the listing. I was like, I need to fucking do this. And I was already looking for like a second job because my first job, it didn't really pay how I wanted it to pay. Like it paid pretty good, but still, I was just looking for more. But yeah, so on the listing it said, it had like this packet. I don't know where I got the packet. I don't know if I got the packet before I started or after I started working there, but I have the packet right here. I still have it. And it has like all the different like characters that you could apply for and stuff and audition for. I auditioned for the Swamp, Edna the Swamp Witch. I didn't get Edna the Swamp Witch. I honestly was thinking about like not even auditioning because like I like to talk myself out of things because like I think I'm not good enough, or like why am I even doing this when I know I'm gonna fail? And that's what you shouldn't do, because you never know. Like, and I always say this all the time, but you're gonna miss like 100% you're gonna miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I know that's cheesy, but it's true. You're gonna miss 100% of them. And who knows, maybe you'll strike, I don't know, baseball. I used to be in softball, but I don't know the lingo. But yeah, I told my tias about it and they were very supportive about it. And my tia Frances, when we were in the car, she would like help me practice. Like she would like, practice your Edna the Swamp Witch. And she would always like encourage me to continue doing it even though I didn't want to do it. And I'm very appreciative that she did do that to me. But yeah, the day of the audition, I was so fucking nervous. I had no fucking idea where to go. I was lost, so I asked one of the security guards there where it was. He had to go on the radio because like he didn't even know that there was auditions going on. But yeah, he was walking with me and he was telling me a little bit about himself, and he was just like very nice. Ooh, this is very bright. Yeah. And then, so yeah, he shows me the way of how to get there. There's like this one lady, I was like very intimidated because she had like a British accent and she sounded like very like she is into the acting scene, you know? And like they were talking about all their different like experiences and like how much like acting experience they've had. So like I felt like super like the underdog, just like what the fuck am I doing here? Like because like on the application it said like you don't need experience to like apply. So I felt kind of confident, but also like okay, well like if there's like really experienced people here, I'm probably not gonna get this job. But you know what, I still did it. And there's like this nice lady, I think her name was Edna. So I was applying for the Swamp Witch, so that's why I remember her name. But yeah, she was like very nice. And before like we all did our audition, she was like, okay, let's get the nerves out, let's shake the nerves out. And then she made us do like jumping jacks and all that stuff. So like that kind of did help, and she was very nice and cool. So yeah, that was fun. Audition room, I thought I fucking failed. I thought I fucking failed that shit. So I was like so nervous. I was like shaking, and then I was like reading. I could not fucking act. Like I was so nervous like being in the room with them. So like, cause like there was like I think 4 people like all at the long table. They were all really nice. I really liked them. But like they were all 4 of them looking at you while you're performing. So like I was so nervous. Like I literally just like read the script as it was, like no jazz, no like oomph, you know. So yeah, I thought I failed, but yeah. They were really nice though. We like talked and stuff. But yeah, I left feeling like, oh my god, I fucking sucked. Like I'm for sure not getting this job. Like I was so fucking defeated. So yeah, a couple of weeks go by, I don't hear anything from them. So I just like accepted the fact that like, okay, I didn't get the job, whatever. Like at least I could say that I tried, you know, just like to try to cheer myself up. And when I was at a Kendrick Lamar concert actually. I went alone by myself. It was in Oakland, and I felt like it was just like a reward from the universe. I know that sounds like kind of weird and crazy, but like I feel like it was a reward from the universe saying like, hey, you are out doing something that you're scared of doing, but you're doing it. And here's your reward for like stepping out of your comfort zone, you know? So while I was at the concert, I was like looking at my phone and I was like, I got accepted and there's orientation. I was like, and I just remember just like sitting in my chair, just like looking off into the distance and being like, wow, this is great. Like I just really just like sat in that moment and like really appreciated how good life was going. I really loved my time in San Jose. Those were some good times. A lot of self-discovery, I guess, times, you know. But yeah, so I go to orientation. Orientation is pretty good for like a whole bunch of like all the scare actor cast people are there, and they have this like presentation talking about the history of the Winchester Mystery House and like things you should and shouldn't do. And then they had like a house tour, and I don't know how, but like I didn't end up going because I think I went to the bathroom, and by the time I went to the bathroom they were all gone. So like, oh, what the fuck. But luckily there was someone else that got left behind, so like we're like kind of joking like, oh, we're the outcast. But yeah. And then they were doing like this ID thing, or like getting all our information and stuff, and there was like an issue with mine because like apparently they had sent me something that I was supposed to do like a long time ago, but it had been sent to my spam. There was like a message saying that I got accepted way earlier than like the Kendrick Lamar concert. So like it's a miracle that I got that message saying that when orientation was, because I probably shouldn't have gotten that, and I probably shouldn't have like even done anything, but I got very lucky and they still let me do the thing or be a part of the job. I didn't get Edna the Swamp Witch. I got accepted as a puppeteer. Thankfully, I told them that I was a puppeteer. Also, when I was in San Jose, I was working at the Happy Hollow Zoo as a puppeteer, doing that. And that was kind of like a half truth, because like, yes, I did practice as a puppeteer, but like I didn't do my own performances, you know. You have like, if you want to like perform as a puppeteer at Happy Hollow, you got to get approved. So like I was never approved to be a puppeteer, but like I would always practice, so like I felt pretty okay. Like, you know, all you really got to do is do this and be able to hold your hand up. But like at the Winchester Mystery House, you're like behind, at least for me, I was behind like a wooden stage with like black curtains, so like I could see through it, but like other people couldn't see through the curtains. So yeah, it wasn't that bad for the Winchester. But yeah, you gotta do the Spock thing. This is the hand, head. Yeah, so like I think I got hired because like I was probably the second only person to apply as a puppeteer. There was another guy who applied to be a puppeteer and he was my partner. So we would switch rooms. There was two different rooms. There was the room with the dining, like a whole bunch of like scary, I'll put clips. But yeah, there was like the skeleton. There was like a big like table with like a whole bunch of like fake rotting food, and we could only control his arm, so like the arm would like pick up the glass, and they gave us real glasses, so we would always break that shit. I wish they gave us like plastic, like fake fancy looking ones, so then I would be less scared to drop it. I think I dropped the glasses like twice. It's so embarrassing because you gotta tell the the guard people like, hey, I dropped the glass, and then the props people get kind of like mad. Not really mad, but just like, oh, you dropped you dropped the glass again, you know? There's that room. I didn't really like it because like I had to like hunch down, and like I couldn't really see people. And of course I would always drop the glasses. But yeah, there was that room, and then there was the Madam Nightshade room where it was like a kind of like a church, haunted church area where there's like a whole bunch of like you know, those long church chairs. And in the beginning, like when we first did it, there was like a guy that pretended to be like a ghost, like a prop ghost, and people didn't know that he was like real, so he would scare people. But for some reason he got moved to like a different area. But yeah, there was that guy, and then there was the stage, and on the side there would be like these popping I think they were vampires, but like they were really tall, and they would go like that, you know? And so like whenever they did that, I knew that someone was near. So whenever they did that, I would pretend like, sometimes I would pretend like Madam Nightshade was asleep, and I would go like, wah! You know, all like to scare them even more. It was fun. I actually realized that I love scaring people. It was actually really fun. And very therapeutic, because then I got to like scream and just like let out my yells while doing a job. So yeah, that was what I really liked about it. But yeah, it came with, behind the stage there was like a little devil character, there was Madam Nightshade, and then there was like a skeleton hand. So with the little devil, I like to make him headcanon. He was like a little submissive, like non-verbal creature who was like under the control of Madam Nightshade. So Madam Nightshade would like make him dance with her, or like I made Madam Nightshade make the little devil dance with her.
Lucy! Lucy, you seaweed! What are you doing? You're such a terrible dancer! Oh, do it myself!
And sometimes I would make Madam Nightshade in my head. She was like sassy. She was a little bit of a kooky character in my eyes. So yeah. I just like fucked around with that job. Like they didn't really give us like a script of like what to do. So like every day was like a new thing for me, just to like improv and like figure out what the fuck I wanted to do. So yeah, it was fun. With the hand, sometimes I would have the hand, and then I would have Madam Nightshade. So Madam Nightshade's right here, and then the hand. And then I would make the... Okay, let me try to do Madam Nightshade's voice. I haven't done this in forever. Hand, help me, hand. Oh, I need help. Right over there, scratch it, hand, for me. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. That's Madam Nightshade's voice.
Oh, help me, please! Oh, I am a terrible puppet and I can't read! Oh, help me! Right there! Right on my back, hand! Oh, you are such a terrible hand, you are! Thank you!
But yeah, I made the hand like scratch her back sometimes, and one time I scratched someone else's back, and they were okay with that. Like they I like to go back and forth with like some of the people there. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did it. But yeah, that was fun. No one was ever really mean to me, but I know that like a lot of my co-workers, they experience like a lot of shit, and y'all better be nice to like scare actors, okay? Like there was like a lot of people that got like touched and like hit and stuff, which is never good, y'all. Like I know like some like it's you get scared and stuff, and it's an accident, but like just try not to do that because it really does affect the scare actors. Thankfully I didn't experience that because like I said, I was behind a stage or I was at the long table. And with the long table, it was like this big dining room area, and then there was like a gate area, so like they couldn't come into like my area. And we also had dress like a fitting. Had like before we began, we had like a fitting. So mine basically was like tights, long shirt, and a ski mask. I hated it. The leggings always fell down. Just like, ugh, so annoying. And I couldn't wear my own leggings. I had to wear their leggings. So that was kind of annoying. But like overall, the job was like so amazing. Like probably one of the best jobs I ever had. They paid like $30 an hour and they like fed us every single night. Like, and good shit too. Like they fed us like Italian food, they fed us like pizza, like all Thai food, all kinds of like stuff. It was so fucking good. I loved working there. Yeah, like everyone there was like very nice. And they had this guy, he would come around and like bring us waters and stuff when we got dehydrated and stuff. So like they really looked after us. And at our orientation they were talking about how good Sarah Winchester would like take care of her like workers. So like I feel like they were kind of trying to emulate how Sarah was, and like they keep Sarah's tradition of like being nice to like the workers and stuff. So yeah, it was like really cool. Another thing that I liked was like my coworker dynamic. Like the people higher up were nice to us, which I fucking love. I hate it when people have this god complex and just like think they're better than you. But like I never got that feeling when I was at the Winchester house. But yeah, the camaraderie with like my other coworkers like was really nice. There's like this one guy, he played the butler. I wish I remembered his name. I don't think I remember his name. But he was really nice, and he would always say hi to me before the performance started, or like the scaring happened, you know. And he would always say hi to the puppet. I would, or Madam Nightshade, would say hello, and we would go back and forth, you know, improvising together, being in character and stuff. And it was nice. And he would wish me good luck. I would wish him good luck. And then there was my other coworker. So like he, in the beginning of the show, would have to work outside as a puppeteer doing like the bigger puppets and stuff. So like after he was done, he would come over to check on me, but sometimes he would scare me. He's like, no, stop. I'm already so fucking scared. Sometimes I would walk around like the house just to like, you know, be nosy and look. And I would get so fucking scared. Like, ugh. It was, yeah, very scary walking around because like it was dark and they also played like scary ass music and stuff. Other than that, it was like fine. Like I felt very safe in the house, just not when I was in my not designated area, you know. That was probably the ghost saying like, hey, get back to work, bitch. But yeah, he would scare me sometimes, which I didn't really mind. I thought it was funny. Like I like being scared. Like I do and I don't, you know. At the end of my Winchester days, we had a final goodbye, like a party. And the party was meh. I was like very sad because for a while I had been sitting like alone by myself. But after a while, some of like the props team came and sat next to me, which I really appreciated. The props team, they were so fucking nice. I loved them. So yeah, they sat next to me, and the maid, I made a acquaintance friends with her. She was really nice. I really liked her. So yeah, they sat next to me for a while, but then they eventually had to leave. But yeah, when I decided, oh, and yeah, they catered us with like a Mexican food, which was like pretty nice, pretty good. And then they had like this movie of like all the people getting scared and stuff. But I felt kind of sad because like they didn't film my area, so like that made me feel kind of some type of way. But yeah, after like during the party, after I finished eating, I like walked around a little bit and saw what else they had going on. And there was like games and stuff, but like I was all alone, so like I didn't really do the games. They had like these goodie thing, or yeah, goodie bag things. So it was, they gave us like two, like a set of 2 glasses that had the Winchester thing. I left them with my tias as a gift. And they gave us the Winchester VIP lanyard. They gave us this. I kept it in my car for a while, but like it got kind of annoying because it was like going all the way around. But yeah, they give us this, so like I keep it just to remind myself of my days at the Winchester. But yeah, I was pretty sad at the party because like I felt kind of alone. But yeah, so like I left the party early and I just was kind of sad, so I went to Jack in the Box and I just sadly ate my food alone in the parking lot, and then I finally went home. But yeah, overall though, my experience working there was like very nice. Everyone was so fucking nice, like even the security guards that were like, yeah, we had security guards in each room just to make sure that everything was okay. But yeah, the security guards were nice, higher ups were nice, coworkers were pretty nice. Some people, meh. But like for the most part, everyone was like really nice. So yeah, I highly recommend working at the Winchester Mystery House if you ever get the chance, or if you ever get the chance to like go visit it, go visit it. It's like super fun. And I feel like Sarah Winchester has like a lot of like stigma against her, like depicting her as like some crazy lady and stuff. But I don't know, maybe she was onto something, you know? I highly recommend looking into her history and the history of the house. It's like very interesting. I need to brush up on it again. I'm not really good at retaining information, so yeah, I've forgotten some of it. Like I know like a couple things, but like I've forgotten most of the things that they've told me about. But like there's also a movie. I really liked the movie. The movie was pretty cool. I watched it with my tias and stuff. But yeah, I recommend the seance tour, and that was pretty fun. Oh yeah, and they got we got to have like free tickets where we could invite someone to like go see the show for free. I think I got 2 free tickets, so like I gave them to my tias. Okay, I'm gonna try Fingria. It smells pretty nice. It smells like pretty sweet. It smells like makeup from the early 2000s. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. I did Happy Hollow during the day and then Winchester at night. So it was kind of like I was always tired, and but after work it always just felt nice, just like, whew, I did that shit, and then I could be able to go home. Yeah, so I think it started at 11 and then I didn't get back home till sometimes till 1, sometimes till 12. It just depended on how many people we had. It smells really good. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. Hold on, y'all. I will come back with the finished makeup look because I need to change my camera battery, and I will show y'all the completed look because this is not done yet. But I'm done talking about my experience. Alright, y'all, here's the finished look. I think it looks really cute. I'm kind of obsessed with like this purple lipstick. Like, it's giving so futuristic. Like it kind of feels weird. Like when it dries, it feels like kind of hard almost. Maybe it's because I'm not used to matte lips, but yeah, it feels kind of weird. But yeah, I put on some lip plumping lip gloss, made it all shiny and stuff, and then I added the spider webs because Sarah likes spider webs. And yeah, I think the colors look really nice. I didn't use the purple shade. Let me see what shades I didn't use. So I basically used all of them except for, yeah, the purple one, 13. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Also, I forgot to say, Sadie has been with me and she has been a wonderful guest. Y'all didn't know that Sadie was here, but I knew Sadie was here and she was listening to everything. So, bye.